Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm having a look at the Michelin Pro 4 Service Course grip tyre. These are a really nice commuter tyre. Essentially Michelin claims that they're going to provide 15% more grip in the wet than their already pretty grippy Pro 4 Service Course tyre. So using their experience in Moto GP, Michelin created sort of an egg shape, as you can see here. It gives you a wider band of road contact when cornering, and they've got these little slides in the actual tyre itself which help grip into the tarmac on a turn. So as you can imagine, these are essentially marketed towards the commuter in regards to wet weather performance and puncture resistance. In regards to puncture resistance, you do have the base material made out of aramide. So that's the generic term for kevlar. It's a bulletproof material, so very puncture resistant with this tyre. There's not much weight penalty here. It's just 20 grams over the already ultralight Pro 4 Service Course tyre at just 220 grams per tyre. So I took these out in my daily commute. It was actually raining, so a very wet day in Sydney. Brake tested them first up on a leaf and dirt covered road, and they held without skidding, just to get a bit of confidence there. And I took them out again straight out after that onto the bike path and tried higher speed braking between the connecting streets. So they rolled pretty well through the city streets at high speed as well, so not much rolling resistance, and they still provided a reasonable amount of comfort on slightly bumpier paths like this one that you can find on the Harbour Bridge. So these tyres give you a good bit of confidence. They really stand out, and especially if you want to stand up and accelerate, they don't slip, which is the key thing there. So I used to have Vittoria Corsa Evo CX tyres, and they came with the bike, but they would just simply skid everywhere in the wet, and they were just really a bit of a nightmare in that regard. So these 9-day difference really come in handy when you want to get out of the saddle and accelerate out of a roundabout without decking yourself in the wet, which is, heaps good. So whilst I was unwilling to test the maximum cornering speed, obviously because I didn't want to kill myself, you do have plenty of confidence in adverse weather conditions. And the amount of grip that this tyre provides is substantial, in my opinion. The downside is that you'll be replacing these tyres quite a bit more. So they are grippy, but the downside is, yes, they wear out a bit faster. But for the commuter that, they just want to get to work without a puncture, they don't want to deck themselves into the back of a car or crash in the middle of the street while cornering, these are the tyre for them. And I commute every day. This is essentially the tyre for me. I reckon it's the best option in the market. I highly recommend it. And if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me below. It's been Dan K from Dan K Reviews. Have a good weekend or weekday or whatever you guys are having at the moment. And I'll see you guys next time.